Hello everybody, this is GeGe and I'm back today with a foam rolling recovery routine perfect for dancers post-show, perfect for runners, or if you're hitting the gym particularly hard at the moment. This is a great little recovery tool, not necessary but definitely helpful in easing muscle soreness. So we're going to start with rolling out the quads. So placing the roller underneath your quads and rolling back and forth in a plank position 12 times, nice and slow from top to bottom. As you can see, I have a smooth roller here, but definitely this would be more intense if you used one of those foam rollers that's got the indentations in it. It completely depends how intense you're wanting to go. This is what I had available to me on this evening. Make sure that your pelvis is tucked under. We're still in a nice solid plank position whilst we're rolling out, getting into that core at the same time as easing that muscle soreness in the quads. Perfect, that's your quads done. Next we're moving on to the outer thigh. So using the top leg as a support and then the bottom leg you're going to roll from the top near the hip bone all the way down towards the knee, focusing on where is feeling the most sensation. This is definitely helpful for anybody who suffers with sciatic problems as well. It can feel quite intense for that. Relying on the strength of your arms as well to push you back and forth. Again, we're doing 12 reps here. Perfect, and just simply swapping over to the other side for your outer thigh. Now, if you are ever doing this routine without the video, I have chosen 12 reps because that felt like a nice round number for me. But as long as you're doing all of these exercises equally, some people like to put on a timer for 30 seconds per exercise or per side, and that works really well as well. Again, it depends on your level of soreness, your reason for rolling out. Okay, now rolling onto your bum, we're going to roll out the hamstrings. So leaning back onto the hands, you're going to lift your bum up. I like to do one leg at a time. You can do double hamstring, but I like to do single. So one leg on top of the other and rolling back and forth, supported by the strength of your arms. Perfect, and then swapping that over, so you're doing the other side. Particularly for the hamstrings, a foam roller with more indentations, a little bit more texture, could be a little bit more beneficial for really getting in there. Okay, now let's move down. We're coming onto the calves. Again, you can do both calves at the same time. I find it a little bit more effective to do one calf at a time, so stacking one foot on top of the other to increase the weight that's going down into the foam roller. And then swapping that over. Maybe adjust your foam roller. Perfect, well done. So now for our last lower body rolling exercise, we're going to move on to the adductors, or the inner thighs. So you're going to lie your foam roller sideways, lie on your front, and then the leg that you're rolling out is going to go froggy style onto the roller, and you're going to roll from side to side. So it's going to roll out that whole inner thigh for you. It's also a great little hip opener, particularly for dancers. This is a particularly nice way to just ease into opening your hips if you're going to be doing a show or a class and you're already sore from something you've previously done in the week. This can be a nice little starter exercise to warm those muscles back up. Perfect, and then swapping it to the other side. I sometimes like to do this one for a little bit longer, and the closer it gets to my groin, the more painful it becomes. So just easing your way in day by day. Every day is going to feel different. Your body's going to feel different depending on the intensity of exercise you've been doing. Great job. Okay, so let's move on to the upper body now. We're going to go into the side body. I'm not entirely sure what that little dance was meant to be. I'm so sorry. We're moving on to the side body now. So as you can see, you're going to lay sideways over your roller, and then using the hand that's on the ground and one hand on top of the roller to help move the roller back and forth, you're going to roll up and down that side body. Now, I isolated quite close to my armpit. You can do a bigger range of motion, but particularly my lats were quite sore on this day, so this really helped me to ease those a little bit, to ease the tension. Perfect, and then swapping sides. And as you can see here, I'm using the hand that's on top of the roller to just help roll that roller up and down. Sometimes it just needs a little bit of help to get into those tight spots. Amazing job. From here, we're going to go into the upper back, lying back onto your roller around where your bra strap would be, and then extend your arms backwards. So you're extending through the spine. You're going to roll back and forth using the pressure of your feet into the ground, around about to mid-back to shoulders. So really concentrating in this area from mid-back up to the shoulders, maybe pausing in areas that feel particularly icky. I wouldn't necessarily recommend the following exercises, including this one, for anybody who has a bit of a tricky back or who has maybe had spinal surgery, anything like that, or to proceed with caution and advice from a doctor, as this is quite intense extension of the spine. And then we're just going to pause here for a couple of breaths. Sit the bum down, completely open through the chest and extended through the spine. You can do as I do and extend the legs. And this is a really nice chest, armpit opener and spine extender. And then helping yourself back up nice and slowly. We're going to move to the lower back. Again, proceed with caution. We're not going to roll here. We're just going to lay in position in this passive back bend, laying over your roller. So this will be just above your coccyx. Really good stretch for the abdominals, for the chest, again for the armpits. last breath here before you push yourself back up. And just to finish off this series of extensions, we're going to go into a hip flexor stretch using the foam roller. So placing the bum sort of where your coccyx are, so just above the bum crack, and then laying yourself completely flat against it. It might help to plant your feet at first just to feel a little bit more stability, and then extend the legs afterwards when you feel like you're in the right place for your hip flexors. You should feel that stretch all across the tops of the hips. Taking a last nice deep breath here, planting the feet, lift the hips to take the foam roller out, slowly taking your body flat, and you're done. That's your foam rolling routine. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it was useful to you. Let me know how you found it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.